morning everybody. A parcel arrived which I already did not know from where anymore because I didn't find its tracking number. So I had to open it already and I paid customs obviously for it. It's from Zhangli Fai and it is the Tigertail II. Lowell ordered it and said, listen, I ordered, I wanted to send it to you so you can make a review and then forward it. And now while I'm looking at it, I was looking at my Tigertail I review and I am not so sure if this other bow was the Tigertail I because they look really very similar. But the patterns we had already on the old one, we had this green rayskin on the old one and we had the same wrapping on the old one, and we have this nice three-parted string which still comes open, not in the box. But hey, so I will only unbox this part here and leave the limbs packed because, I don't even unbox this, I unbox the string bridge and the ends that I can shoot, and I leave the, I do it, okay, at least the ends, okay, good. This is then at least now the Tigertail II. It took, as said, a long time with all these shipping issues. And now it came without a warning and I did not know what from whom or whatever. I mentioned last time we could make a different packaging. You know, there are these cardboard thingies you can wrap around. They are flexible. Would be a bit more environmental friendly. This is simply a pain to unwrap here. Don't do this anymore, please. JZW, I think, is the bow builder, so please pack them differently. This is really taking way too much time. And I mean, it's nice that you protect your stuff, but that's a bit too much. More plastic garbage. Greta will be not happy. Is she even doing Greta? And you need to be careful that you don't scratch the bow, you know. Ever again anymore, ever. Had my coffee, but doesn't help. Do something different. And I leave even the handle on. 35 pounds, but I don't know at 30, at 28, I guess. So, and I don't know what it is, and at full draw. So, yeah. So you get a string, a sleeve, and the bow, and nothing. And Howard ordered some arrows with it. And we will only shoot these arrows because this is, the box is nice. It's a wood frame box, so it's quite sturdy. I give you this point, but this plastic around the bow, really, please don't do this anymore. So it's a Tigertail II, a Manchu design bow. Is fiberglass, as we know it. These arrows look nice. I don't know now the length of the arrows. I shoot 3 arrows of yours. Okay, the rest I leave there. So I don't beat them up or something. They are carbon. I didn't weigh them now. I need to do that. I forgot my scale. Did I bring? No, I didn't bring my scale. These arrows are long, only that we know what we are using here. 36 and a half, or 36 and 3/4. Fully from the end of the tip to the bottom of the nock. I would directly, Lowell, put some Manchu M-Nox from Vermeil on it. Feather is a little beaten up. We have here a nice wrapping around in the gold line. They look very nice, but they feel extremely lightweight. So, and I don't know the recommended grain per pound. I don't know roughly anything. So I checked again on Tigertail Archery. They don't sell this bow anymore. Zhangli Fai, I didn't find any information. I only know that this bow does 36 inches max draw. And the difference from Tigertail I to Tigertail II is supposedly the historical pattern on the back, but we had this on the other bow too, that's why I don't know. The sears are in white. Here they are more like cream, not white. Then we have here a bad transition. Then we have the sears are more rigid but more lightweight, I can't tell. And the sear end cap is now horn. That looks not like horn, that looks like wood. Or is it horn? I don't know. Quite brownish for horn. Might be horn. And we have, I can't read it anymore, something in ebony. The string bridges are in some Makassar ebony, and a new string bridge design, which I can't tell if it's different or not, because I don't have the old one anymore here. The things you have to deal with. So, that's all the information. Then we talk about the price. The Tigertail II is $450 and shipping, I guess, roughly $50. So you end up at $500 for a fiberglass Manchurian style bow, which does at least 36 inches. We are 66.5 from nock to nock. We have an arrow pass. I don't know which side is the... One never knows. There's nothing written, so you don't know. You can shoot this bow upside down, I guess. On the narrowest part here directly we have 27 millimeters. And the weight of the bow we get in a second once we string this pretty one. I mean, it looks beautiful. So when it's a so completely symmetrical bow and no defined thingy, then the strings should be the same length on both sides, looks like. So these knots are really nice, but I don't know which side is in, or I think the other way around, like this. Does this leather flap point inward or outwards? Does somebody know that? Outwards. Outwards. Whatever. I don't know. Sometimes you have to to twist the string a little, then. It's easy. Don't worry. So we leave these flaps outside. The string ends up really nice on the string bridges. So stringing of this bow is very, very easy, and then you get this pretty Manchu bow. The only thing I think I complained last time already is the brace height. It's 7.5. In my opinion, it should be 10 inches. And with a fiberglass bow, it's easy to make the string shorter. Maybe in the beginning, string angle is a bit more aggressive, that you end up in the same string angle. But even, look, 10 inches, then the string angle is not so much far back. And you still could draw this bow, I guess, 35, 36 inches. So that's why 770. Don't know if I measured the weight of the old one a year ago. Nice. So the arrows are long enough. And the draw experience is just incredible. Nice. Look at this. Feels really good. So it's 35, I guess. No, I don't think so. Yeah, we will see when we measure the weight, and I will measure then the arrows, and then we know what gram per pound it is. I think it's too lightweight for this bow, but that's me. But when they send it with it, so I suppose it should work then. Oh, not first shot, so does I mean, it's still, Manchu bows are nice. I shoot it now the other way around, like this. So there's this sticker, 35 pounds. I take this as the upper part of the bow. I put the cock feather out because it doesn't make any difference. The draw is really nice. Oh, kicks, but should kick, but vibration is not that much. I think these lightweight sears do their job, and even these arrows are quite lightweight. So. Sounds like a machine gun. Nice. I put the cock feather in now. Oh, yeah, even string twist. Feels nice to shoot. Oh, goes to the right because one narrow, wide arrow pass and short brace height. But you compensate for it and then it works. So I don't do any katra or fancy movements, as you see. We do the Falan Talan eagle grip or whatever. Oh, and then you get used to it. So it really kicks quite a bit, but it's not so bad. Yeah, you get used to it. Was a little wobbly, but maybe because I didn't shoot with a thumb ring. Let's do a bit torque. The This bow doesn't mind. Look, a little torque. But hey, don't move your bow hand. A reasonable group out of the box. I like this bow. Now we measure the weight, the draw weight. Obviously, 28 is 28 pounds. 30 we have. 30 pounds. Nice. 2 inches, 2 pounds. And 32. Oh wait, we need to zero you out first. 32. Looks nice, huh? Is here. It's 32.1. We give it 32 because it's so much fun. At 34, I guess we are at 34.4. Let's see. There we are, 34, 35. 35, okay, 36 we have. The last knot I have here, 37.38. Oh, nice. 38 pounds at 36. In 8 inches, 10 pounds, kind of nothing. So 28, fine. 30, fine. 32, fine. 34, fine. 36, yeah. Now, of course, like last time. So string starts a little twisting now. Exactly, look at this. Doesn't get any more precisely than this. It's exactly 60 degrees. And people can believe me now that this makes a difference or not. If you're at 90 degrees, you lose efficiency. In 60 degrees is just the right angle to get the force in this direction. Like in every, whatever you, but I made a video about this. I will do a video when I have time about the 60-degree angle. But as you see, in full draw, we have exactly 60 degrees, and this is what we are looking for. And now look at this. That would be 38 inches. Would be still possible, but I don't know. So the arrows are 36 and a little, so I guess we end up at 36. The only thing is the arrows are so short that you can't put your index out and see the arrow tip on your index, so you really need to feel it here. And then you know while you have full draw. So of course it's now still plastic wrap, but I don't unwrap this. So look here, yes, this, I mean, for me it looks not like horn, it looks like a wood here and not like horn. So end cap in horn, I don't see it coming. No groove is nice, but here you see the paint around here, the finishing is not that nice. And it's not really white, it's more ivory, but it's fine. There you have your string bridge, the knots end up roughly at the string bridge. And then of course you have this pattern, it's a little shiny now because the plastic is still on. On the belly we have the black. Then you have rayskin, and in the middle leather or suede or whatever. I don't unpack it so you get it as fresh as possible. I mean, I like these strings. Look at this. I only don't know if this flap should be on the inside or on the outside. If somebody of you knows in Atarn, I can ask this question maybe. We take a photo of this and we put it in Atarn, and then we ask them. Like this. The bow is straight. Here it flexes quite a bit, but in this direction it's very, very sturdy. So there is no problem at all. Nice one. I only wish it would have more brace height. And when you see you can draw this bow 38 inches, here 2 inches more brace height, then you're at 9.5. Would look better, and you still can do 36. I would go even to 11 inches and you still have 35-inch max draw. It would be just fine for me. So maybe Zhangli Fei you want to think about at least providing with a shorter string. Then you have this historically more correct brace height and the bow will still perform nice. But I still have to say I get almost the same shooting experience with a Yarha, which is $160 or $180 and not $450. Of course, you don't get this historical correct design. So again, as in my last video, if it's about simply shooting long draw experience and having this Manchu kick effect, the Yarha would do the job too, if you like, because the finishing here is like on these paintings. Performance may be a little better, and you have this nice three-parted string, but I think even Ali Bow could give it to the Yarha. And there's something new coming, so stay tuned. They are already thinking about things like this. I don't know. The handle is nice and puffy, so it takes a little out of this vibration. Let's see what we get here. 153, yeah, that was expected. Thought it will do 160 with these arrows. 153. Oh, it didn't. Hey, butterfly. Oh, that was off. 153, 3 times? I don't think so. We do it again with a little torque. But it's a nice bow, don't get me wrong. 155. 162, yes, exactly what I thought it will do. And 144. This handle really makes it easy that you over grasp the bow a little, and in the release it does this motion even if it's a big bow, saves you scratches here. As you see, the plastic is almost not scratched. I hold the bow completely upright that you see the nice curves of this bow. And I went back to my leather thumb protection, because with this one I reach easier full draw. It's nice to shoot, so a little torque. Ooh, almost too high. And one more. Now we come from here. Whatever technique you want to apply. So if you put your high wrist grip, then you have this slightly pressure forward, then it does even a little katra, but we don't talk about this today. With a complete steady bow hand. And now we see the same with a little torque. And this bow feels like a little torque, and then the arrow goes where I want to. You feel the string here, you have the string here, all your anchor points you need. Nice. And 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For a fiberglass bow, not bad. And you don't feel it, so you feel it in the limbs, but not that much in the handle. So it's quite well built. You feel it a little, but it's totally not annoying. And the kick, of course, you have the kick when the string hits the string bridge. You can't avoid that. That's why you get a Manchu bow. The only thing is here, the knot is not exactly centered on the string bridge, which I don't like. Here, this one is a little better, but you know, details matter. And when I get a bow, $450, I want it to be perfect. Oop, the other way around. Now I start sweating here with the plastic, so. But I don't want to remove it for Lowell, so 20 meters again. Watch the draw hand. We do a little string twist with this, which is possible with this bow because the poundage is not so high. Of course, if you shoot it with your 100-pound, don't do string twist or katra or all these theatrical moves. Takes a few shots until you get used to it. So let's do complete torque, huh? Like a Japanese. Look at this. Oh, then the arrow flies straight. What can I say? So some moves have the purpose in archery, some not. Nice bow. I really like to shoot this one. I only wish I would have a little more. Shall I No, I don't twist the string. So you would need a shorter string because you can't twist here 2 inches out of it. Pretty nice bow in it, so I really like how it looks like. So handle wise, it gives you all the options if you want to shoot your high wrist. Everything works there. Straightness, still not completely straight here, but yeah, minor things. Let's check what we have. A bow, a string, a sleeve. I wish Zhangleaf I put a description in it, you know, about the bow, about the materials, about the max draw, about the arrows, and you know, some information of warranty or something. You get this bow without any information. Then there is no website, so you need to check on Facebook, and then you find, when you're lucky, Zhangleaf. He's selling now these bows, and then you need to scroll through that you get some information, and it's time consuming. And I think for a $450 bow should be a little more customer friendly. So bow, string, sleeve, 4 points. The handling. This bow is really easy to string. You have these white string bridges, so you simply make sure that the string is on there. Even step through method is no problem. You can do it the other way around, where you put the bottom loop of, like you saw it from Peter Decker. Everything is no problem with this bow. The bow is sturdy enough, so it's not wiggly. So this is easy, and you get it in the right chiller. Yeah, kind of. So I directly used the right one. This one looks a little like the weaker one. No, it's yeah. This one is the weaker one. You see that? I'm gonna put this arrow here on the deepest part. Then we are here, and I'll put it here on the deepest part. A little more in. You see, we have half an inch or something, but that's fully fine. The bow is straight. So handling of this bow is a 10. Hey, Spider-Man, go from here, stay there. So the build overall is very nice. I mean, I like this race skin, and it's everything nice, seamless. So there's really a lot of, I scratched now the plastic, a lot of detail work. It's not a problem. What I don't like is then here, as example, you see this paint line here around. So they didn't tape the supposed to be horn. It looks like wood to me, but I don't know. It looks really like a hardwood, and there's the paint going around. And this part here I don't like. So this, I think the knot should be more likely in the center of the string bridge and not almost underneath. So this is one little minus. This is a little minus. But for the rest, it's a really nice bow, but there's nothing written on it. So you get this bow, and you only have this sticker, which tells you 35, which I didn't find. I mean, at 34 inches. So I don't know, and I don't know where they measure it. So we measure it from here. Maybe they measure it from here, but at which draw length then? So it would be nice to have some description here. That's a Tigertail II. You don't even know it. Make it a label you can remove if somebody does not want to have it. But here a small label, it's a Tigertail II. At 28 it has this poundage, at 36 it has this poundage, and I know, okay, this is a max draw length, and it would be fine for me. So it's a little bit of less information. That's why I give it 8 points out of 10. And quality wise, it's not really The basic feel of this bow on the other side is really good. So handle is perfecto. Feels good, doesn't wiggle, so it gives you, even if you do torque, this bow doesn't mind. So I did just this Japanese torque. Feels still safe, so there's no wiggling, you know, like we had with other Manchu bow builders tell you, please no torque, no katra, nothing. With this one you can at least try it, so you're here on the safe side. I don't know if it's recommended, but it didn't bother me, so 10 for the basic feel. Draw experience is nice, as you saw, 36 inches is no problem. These arrows are 36 3/4. See, until here it's no problem, and then you could even draw more. So draw experience, and you see the draw curve is nice, really. And even the beginning, here you feel it, then you over, and here already starts the lever kicking in. So here you have this moment of like a compound. and here is, then it goes back, because you have these massive, massive sears. Nice. 10. And shooting experience, surprisingly, not a lot vibration. And it takes a few shots until you know what this bow is doing, and then it's no problem at all. So I was positively surprised. You get a 10, which gives you 54 points. And a price value, 450 plus shipping, then you're at $500. Alternatively, you can get already for less a laminated Manchu, this Jing bow from AF. You get the Yarha for 160, 180 from Alibow. You need to know. So for me, 450 for what it is a little too expensive. I mean, it's all nice made, but even the Yarha looks exactly the same. You have rayskin, you have in the middle leather or suede. Good, the Yarha doesn't have this pattern here. But I think even if you ask for a custom build, they can find this or make it in some and wrap this around instead of their colors they have. I mean, the ones I got once had this snakeskin, which looks really nice, but they don't want to export snakeskin for some reasons. And then of course you get this sear, which looks like on this painting. So if you're really into this historically more correct looking bow, you need to spend this money, because even the AF doesn't look close to it. So this is the only reason I see this one shining. Shooting wise and performance wise, it's not, for me, not worth $450 plus shipping. Optically, yes, it is. So I give it 8 points, because it's really for a fiberglass bow a little too expensive for my feeling. And we see, as said, what other big Chinese companies come up now. Not laminated, not fiberglass. There's something new coming. I only can tell you. And then maybe even with the proper brace height of 10 inches or 11 inches, and you know, this more historically. I mean, if you make it historically correct, get the brace height to 10 inches. And then I would say, okay, for the look, fine. Try it with a shorter string. The string angle will be still fine. It will be here instead of here. It will be still fine, but you have a 10-inch brace height and not a 7.5-inch brace height. The bow would be easier to handle, of course. At the end, you lag a little, but you can draw this bow 37 inches, so then you still end up at 35, which would be fully fine for me. I don't need to draw 36 if I would have my brace height properly. So these are my thoughts on this bow, but it's a really pretty bow. It's only it's simply a little too expensive for me for what it is. But I said, if you like the look, you don't get it anywhere else for this price. So if you like the look, you have to pay for it. That's all. So Lowell, I hope you like the review of your bow. These arrows are quite nice. I said the shaft is 36 inches. They are nice in these wood patterns, and then you have these bullet tips, these insert without insert. They are glued in, which is nice, looks good. And then you have this nice fletching, a little short for a Manchu, but even in Manchu times they had sometimes only 6-inch fletchings and not only always these extreme long ones. If there would be bicolor would be nicer. You have a little gap here, so you can do your thumb release nice. That's really well thought through. And then you have here this small tape around and this golden line, which gives it a nice touch. The only thing, Sang Li Fei, I would directly put M-Nox from Vermeil on it, or Lowell, you get some, because with these Nox, the whole arrow looks a little cheap. I don't have no M-Nox here, but you know what I'm talking about. You saw them in my videos. The Manchu Nox from Vermeil. But that's me. I'm nitpicky today. And I don't know how much these arrows are, but they are quite nice. I only don't have any idea. See, that's why I would need now to have a new arrow tester. You know, Agus. I need a new arrow tester, because mine, I gave it to Maltage, but I guess these are 400, maybe. Lower. Thank you very much that you sent this bow first, or send this bow first to me, so I can test it. I really don't see now a big difference to the Tigertail 1 I reviewed. Maybe they sent me already the Tigertail 2. I don't know. But this one I said $4.50 plus shipping, and you get it. I like the string a lot. I hope you like the review, Lowell, and I hope you all like the review. I will pack this bow now and then I will forward it to you, Lowell. Then you have it, because it took already quite a long time that I got my hands on this bow, so you should have it as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching, for subscribing, for sharing my videos, and stay safe, shoot straight. Thank you. Catch you in the next one.